people.
De las expectativas de cambio del pueblo cubano.
Convivencia is also highly critical of the government.
The basis of my article is that there is no education on human rights in Cuban schools. And I believe that this is a deliberate omission with the intention of making sure that people are incapable of defending their rights.
The vast majority of Cubans have never seen the Declaration of Human Rights.
Cuba has one of the lowest rates of internet connectivity in the world. Tight government restrictions is one of the reasons for this, although it might not be the only one. According to Cuba's Ministry of Telecommunications, the government is unable to offer Cubans comprehensive internet access because the American embargo prevents it from getting service from the United States nearby underwater cables. Instead, Cuba gets internet service through less reliable satellite connections.
Como los primeros destinatarios queremos que sean prioritariamente los cubanos.
As we want the Cubans who live in the island to be our main readers, we have to bear in mind that it's very difficult to access the internet from Cuba.
Internet dentro de Cuba. Pero hay cubanos que tienen.
But there are Cubans who can access email, although their ability to surf the web is blocked. So every time we post a new issue of the magazine on the web, we email the text-only copies of the issue to 3,740 subscribers.
A más de 3,740 suscriptores.
Dagoberto used to head a religious publication before he founded Convivencia magazine 5 months ago. He has also suffered the consequences for practicing freedom of speech in Cuba.
Yo mismo fui expulsado de mi trabajo.
I, for example, was fired from my job and forced to work loading palm tree leaves with a tractor. I did that for 10 years, despite the fact I was an agricultural engineer.
Siendo ingeniero agrónomo.
The lack of freedoms is contrasted by an egalitarian society. Free education for all means that Cuba has the highest literacy rate in the whole of the Americas, almost 100%. The free Cuban health system also means that in the Americas, only Canada has a lower infant mortality rate.
I don't like to stick to the cliché that we have free education and healthcare. Firstly, they are not free, because we all pay for them with the miserable salaries we have that don't get you through the first week of the month. We pay for them with our freedoms.
I had a really great experience. Some years ago, I had an abdominal pain. I went to the doctor, he treated me and told me I had appendicitis. I had never had an operation before, so I got scared and decided to leave. But the doctor told me, if you leave, you will die. So I decided to have the operation, and that same doctor carried out the surgery, and here I am. The medical attention in my country is very good. The problem we have is that because of a US embargo that we've had for the past 49 years, we have difficulties in getting some medicines. But little by little, we are overcoming our difficulties with our resistance.
They go on about the fact that they give us free education and free healthcare, but one doesn't spend all one's time either sick or studying. And there are many other things that are necessary in order to have a simple and decent life.
Although many Cubans can't wait to escape socialism, many others feel grateful for the social achievements of the revolution.
For sure, we've had some changes already. You can see them. What we should not do is go back to capitalism, because that would be disastrous. That would imply losing our sovereignty, losing our independence.
As another proud Cuban told me, the vast majority in the island wants at least some degree of change. But after fighting for almost 50 years, change cannot come at the price of giving in to their northern foes. Unfortunately, he didn't want to be filmed. You never know who's watching, he told me.
Fernando Lucena there in a changing Cuba. That's it for this edition. If you'd like to comment on our film or on any other matter, we'd love to hear from you on aljazeera.net/English. Until next time, goodbye.